Guys, it's Dominique Dom the Femme, and I just wanted to come and do a really quick video. It really has like no, I'm not gonna say it doesn't have a purpose, but it's not like a funny video. It's not like a tag. It's not like makeup. It's not anything like that. This is one of my videos where I feel like it may help somebody. One video to answer those main 5 questions, and also this video is to help anybody else who's going through the same thing, if that makes any sense. So if you have no clue what the hell I'm talking about, just continue to watch this video and hopefully it'll make sense somewhere towards the end. Maybe it'll make sense. So yeah, let's just talk. Seizures, and I've been having seizures for over a decade now. I am that motherfucking old. Almost a decade. No, because I was 16. Yeah, good job. I almost scared myself. But I have been having seizures for a long time, and that is not the whole jazz. But recently, the past 2 months, and I feel like I just said this to you guys, but the past few months, I have been experiencing left side body paralysis, and that is something new. That is something that I'm doing a lot of testing for to figure out what the hell is the cause of that. And pretty much what is wrong is, on top of the seizures, on top of me having epileptic seizures, I can't use my left side a lot of the time. It's like as simple as me holding this bottle of water and drinking with my left hand. On camera it's like my right hand, but it's my left. Drinking a bottle of water, and then I'm just like, oh fuck my life, I dropped it, I spilled it, you know. And it's as simple as something like that, or as simple as I can no longer drive because I can't feel my whole left side. You know what paralysis is. I'm pretty sure you guys can get the gist of what I'm saying. So I have that going on for me, and explaining it to you is like, okay, doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but once I'm like going through it, it is really daunting. It is a lot for me to handle because it's like I can't really do too much for myself. I depend on my wife a lot to help me, and I live in Texas. My whole family is in Virginia, so I don't have a lot of I don't have any family here to help me, so I really have to depend on others to help me do a lot of things. So for that, what the hell is wrong with me? That is that. I should explain that the cause of that, I have brain lesions, and that is pretty much the cause of the seizures. And my doctor's trying to figure out if that's the cause, if they're growing, and if that's the cause of the paralysis. We don't know, because I did do my brain MRI, and that came back normal, so I don't have no tumors. There's nothing going wrong up there, so I'm really happy about that. But we still don't know what the exact cause is for the paralysis, like why all of a sudden out of the blue this is happening. And it could be as simple as a pinched nerve. We don't know. Still got more tests to do. So to answer that question, what the hell is wrong with me? Now you know. My next question that I get a lot is like, how does my illness or health problem affect me? And like I kind of briefly answered in my last question, was a lot of the times I can't do a lot of things for myself. Not every day. Now this doesn't happen to me every single day. Like today I'm having a really good day. I can do some things by myself. But you know, it affects me a lot of days, just not every single day. Like some days, like my daughter, I have to walk her to school, and it's just like not even a mile. Like it's just a hop, skip, and a jump down the street. And sometimes I can't do that, so I depend on help from a lot of people. You know, neighbors or whoever can help me get her to school or pick her up from school. And then like a lot of days I can't get out the bed. I mean, I literally can't get out the bed because I am a big girl, y'all, and I just cannot just chance getting out my bed knowing I don't feel good, knowing that my left side don't work, and I hop out the bed and then I walk and I fall in the living room and I can't get up, and then I gotta call the fire department, and they got to come and see all this laid out on the floor, and they just like, Miss Freeman, what happened? So instead of me risking that, you know, a lot of days I just can't get out the bed, and so it affects me like that. Literally, this thing about all the things that you do in your day that needs to be done, and you can't do it because you literally, physically cannot get out the bed. And then like, you need your friend to come help you go to the toilet. Think about that. Like that's just how that. A lot of people think that I'm a very positive person. I smile through it all, which I do try to stay as upbeat as I can, but I'm only human as well, and I do have bad days emotionally. Oh shit, okay, TV is right there and it was a snake. I don't do snakes, but anyways, she tried it. Anyways, I do have a lot of bad days. When I say that, I mean it's just it's 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 emotionally draining. Did I say it's like 9 times? It's emotionally draining to me. I feel like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get better. I'm gonna always be dependent on somebody. I'm never gonna live the life that I wanna live. I'm never gonna find out what's wrong with me. I'm never, it's just, when you have those days where you just cannot think of one positive thing and you're just like, dirty and crusty, dusty looking. You just cannot smile for nothing. You just like borderline depressed. Like I have those days. Like I try not to, but I do get there sometimes. And those are the days where you guys won't see me on social media or I won't call anybody. My wife has to call my mom because my mom calls, she tries to call me every day. And if the days that I don't even want to talk to her, that my wife has to relay the messages that, she's just having one. So how I get through a lot of my bad days when I'm feeling depressed like that or anything, and this is also how I stay positive, is my first and foremost thing that I think about to get me through a bad day or for me to stay positive is I always remind myself that there is somebody who is going through something way worse than what I'm going through. You understand? Like, I'm over here like, oh, I'm never going to feel better. I'm never going to find, what's wrong with me. And there's somebody over there who is literally in a hospice saying goodbye to all their family, who is dying, who is just done. Like, they only have like 2-3 days left on their life. And, there's other people over there who are saying goodbye to their kids who, it's just someone who is always going through something way worse. And I know that could be a little bit brutal. That could be a little bit, morbid to think, oh, well, you shouldn't be so sad about your condition because somebody's dying and you're not. I mean, it kind of sounds harsh, but that really does help me to not pity myself and not be like so gloomy all the time. That really helps me. And I don't know if that'll work for a lot of you, but that helps me get through my days. Another thing that helps me, I have my list, so I won't ramble because I can ramble. Another thing that helps me is obviously my daughter. I only have one baby. Oh, Callie, so mommy didn't mean it. I have two babies, but I only have one human baby that I mean, if you're a mom, your kids help you get through each and every little or big thing in your life that is not so pleasant. And my daughter is definitely one. Not it's a lot of her having to be here and her looking at me, and she needs me to be positive. She needs me to be alert. She needs me to be there for her. She likes to show me a lot of things she does at school. She wants me to play with her. So a lot of that has to come from that. And also just the mindset that I don't want to rot away in my own self-pity. I don't want to sit here and just be dark and crusty and gloomy and be like, I'm never going to get better because I got brain lesions. And then, you can really rot yourself away with negativity. And I don't want to do that because I'm thinking my baby's going to need me to go trick-or-treating. I love it. My baby's going to need me to help her get ready for school. My baby's going to need me in the future. I need to be there. So I need to go ahead and set this mind frame and look, girl, you can't pity yourself. So get this in your head now while it's fresh so that next year you might have a new ailment. There might be something else wrong with you, but you know how to handle it. And that has a lot to do with my daughter. That I think about to help me get through my dark days emotionally is that I have to remember that there is a cure. A lot of people, like I said, are going through things that are way worse, and a lot of people do not have a cure for whatever it is they're going through. And I have to remember that once we find out exactly what my problem is, that there is a cure, that there is a medicine, there's a cream, there's an ointment, there's a something to help me be better. And that maybe one day I can thrust myself back into the lifestyle that I had or I want, or to do things that I can't do now, but I can probably do in the future. So I have to always remember that there is a cure for me. And those three things, somebody that's way worse off, my daughter, my wife, my family, there's a cure. Those three things alone help me to not wallow in my self-pity. You know what I mean? Like those three things, like I do have my sign. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I feel bad one second and the next second I'm like, ooh, I'm over it. No, I give myself a day. 24 hours and it's done. Get your shit together. Get the hell out the house. Get some fresh air. Get it together. I give myself 24 hours to feel bad every once a month. I try not to do it more than that. So that is how I try to stay so damn positive, because nobody likes to have negative Nancy. Nobody likes to be around negativity. Negativity eats you alive worse than a cancer. Remember that always. I'm home all day long. Before this new symptom had started, the paralysis, I was into leasing and real estate. My goal in life is to be a realtor. So you know you have to start out on the low end as a leasing consultant. So that's what I was doing for luxury apartments. And that's what I was doing. That's what I wanted to do. That's just my goal in life. It's just real estate. At first, you know, you have to be in an office. You have to be on site. You have to be there. My physical state was not allowing me to do that. So that had to be on back burner. So now I am just at home doing nothing. And I like to say that I am a at-home wife, stay-at-home mommy. It sounds so luxurious. Like, that is my job. I am a stay-at-home mom. Doesn't it sound like I like should be getting dressed up and gonna go shop at Saks and like driving a nice? Ugh, that is not my life, but it sounds like it should be. So that's what I do all day long. I do a lot of cooking, a lot of baking, a lot of Pinterest, a lot of DIY projects, a lot of activities at my daughter's school when I can physically do it. I am that mom. I am volunteer on the field trips. I am head of bake sale committee. I am, hey girl, what you doing? I'm coming over to your house. I am that girl. Okay? So that's what I do, y'all. Like, don't hate. I'm at home with Callie all day. If you just feel like you need someone to talk to or you need someone to understand you, I'm going to link a whole lot of 1-800 hotline numbers because I don't know every state that you guys are from, so I don't know what local numbers to call, but I'm going to link a couple of 1-800 numbers for you all to call to have someone to talk to. And I also want you to know that you can always talk to me. Yes, I'm only 25 and some of you are older than me and you're kind of like, well, what can a 25-year-old tell me? Some of you are younger than me and probably just want to hear what I have to say. You can also talk to me. Obviously, I'm here all day long, so answering your emails and stuff like that, I love doing that stuff. Like, I have no problem doing that because I feel like if I can talk to one person and just have one person feel like they're being heard, feel like someone else understands what they're going through, that can really be the little bit of fire that they need to get help, whether it be therapy groups to talk or medication or anything. And I want to be that one person for you. I am here for you. Depression is so real. It's so easy to sink into depression. Like I said, behind health, financial, kids, marriage, you name it, so easy. And I just want you to know on a very serious note, there are so many things that can go wrong if you do not handle your depression. Because, you know, a lot of people resort to suicide. A lot of people resort to just leaving everything because they feel like it just doesn't get better. They don't want to be there for their kids. They don't want to be there for their life anymore. And, I mean, that is just the ultimate, the worst case scenario that can happen if you don't handle your depression. I just want you to know that if I can be that light in the dark for somebody, then I am here for you. My email is linked below. You know where to find me, obviously, on YouTube. You know, I mean, I'm just trying to reach out and extend any way that you can contact me. If anything, if you just want to sit and let's just have a whole 3-hour talk, girl, I got all day. I'm not doing nothing. Talk to me. I will try to give you the best advice I can. I'm not the best person at it, but I will try to listen to you because you probably need that. So I'm gonna stop rambling, and I just wanted to let you guys know all the answers to those popular questions I get about what's wrong with me, how I handle my I don't have depression, but my bad days, how I stay positive, how I'm so happy and chipper through it all, and an update on my situation, which I said the MRI came back normal. Just let you know I'm here for you. So I hate doing serious videos. Like, I don't like being serious. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go smear my face into my dog. Callie mama. I'm gonna go smear my face into my dog because she makes me feel better. Hi, Pumpkin. Get mommy kisses. Hi, Pumpkin. Come on. Oh. Okay, well, maybe not because she's a asshole. So anyways, that is it for this video, and I will talk to you guys again in another one. Bye.